Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, curfews imposed in Old Harbour, Central Village and Portmore to quell violence. The St. Catherine South police are seeking to prevent an escalation of violence in the division following recent homicides in Central Village and Old Harbour. In the most recent incident, 41-year-old Michael Spencer, a pastor and a businessman who reportedly had a criminal past, was killed in the Old Harbour Town Centre on Saturday. On January 8, 3 male relatives were killed in Central Village. The police have responded by imposing curfews in Old Harbour, Central Village and Portmore. Commanding officer for St. Catherine South, Superintendent Leighton Gray, who led a team of officers on a tour of Old Harbour on Monday afternoon, said that no motive has been established for the killing of the pastor, but the police are following several leads.
I leave that to the detectives. We know that the deceased, he had some past in terms of being engaged with activities within the Spanish Town space. He now moved to Old Harbour and he decided that he was operating a business within the space along with his wife. So I think that is the situation at this time based on what we are hearing.
Meanwhile, Deputy Superintendent in charge of operations for St. Catherine South, Troyville Horton, said residents can expect heightened police activity in Old Harbour. He also listed several persons of interest in the community.
Desmond Kelly, OC Chuku, is from Hellgate, Narine Lane. Lamar Myers, OC Dopemeka, Africa District. We have a two-lane marshal, OC Stinger from Pointy Heights in Bannister. George Murray, OC Duns, he's from Terminal Lane in Old Harbour Bay. Romain Thompson, OC Rumstein, he's from the Marley Acres. Kevin Bent, OC Kevin Square, he's from East Bay. Cornell Miller, OC Nyam Nyam, East Bay. And we have a Michael Chambers, OC Pangi, from Station Lane in Old Harbour, St. Catherine.
The wife of the murdered pastor, Martha Spencer, said he had turned his life around and was well loved in his community. Mrs. Spencer, who had been married for 5 years, had a message for those who took her husband's life.
Me a pray for the shooter. But shoot me husband get saved because me have son. Him too, my husband have son. Me don't want nothing bad do nobody more than come to Christ. Because if my husband used to out there and come to Christ and God change him, you the killer, God love you with everlasting love. But him not love the sin. And the sin I hold with down. And me I tell you, me I pray for you and me I pray for your family. Me I going on some fasting right now and me I beg God that you change. That's one day you can say God is good just like my husband.
2 women, 1 man arrested following gun seizure in Jerusalem Mountain. 2 women and a man have been arrested in Westmoreland following the seizure of a Breco Auto .380 pistol with a magazine containing 8 rounds of ammunition on Monday. The Westmoreland police made the seizure during an operation in Jerusalem Mountain in the parish. The Savannah Lamar police say about 4 a.m. a team was in the area when a house occupied by the man and the 2 women was searched. During the search, the firearm and ammunition was found in a chicken coop that was in the area adjoining the home. The police say the 3 people were taken into custody. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. British woman's cocaine trial rescheduled to March 25. Rachel Quayle, the British woman who was allegedly held with $45 million worth of cocaine inside assorted food items at Montego Bay's Sanctuary International Airport last August, will go on trial in the St. James Parish Court on March 25, having settled her legal representation. Quayle, who is charged with possession of, dealing in, and attempting to export cocaine, was given the new date and had her bail extended when she appeared before presiding parish judge Keisha Grant Price on Monday. During Quayle's latest court proceedings, attorney-at-law Henry McCurdy disclosed that she had approached him to represent her, replacing her former lawyer, Priscilla Jennings. Quayle had previously indicated her intention to secure McCurdy's services when she last appeared in court for trial on January 15. "I have been approached, but there is no fertilizer on the ground," quipped McCready, referring to Quayle's need to complete her arrangements with him. Grant Price subsequently set Quayle's matter for trial on March 25 to allow the defendant sufficient time to settle her legal representation. The allegations against Quayle are that on August 21, 2024, she checked in at the Saxor International Airport and was preparing to board a flight to the United Kingdom when her luggage was searched. During the inspection, several food items in Quayle's luggage were searched and found to contain cocaine. When questioned, Quayle said she was given the items and did not think anything was wrong because the packages were sealed. She was subsequently arrested and charged with breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. Notably, despite the previous reports suggesting that the cocaine weighed 21 pounds, the court was told on January 15 that the forensic certificate in relation to the case gave the weight as 17 pounds. Quayle is one of 27 foreign nationals who were arrested at the airport between January and September 2024 for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. That number, which was revealed by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, included mostly visitors from the UK, several of whom have since been sentenced to pay various fines and serve terms of imprisonment. Cocaine cases involving both the foreigners and the locals have featured prominently on the St. James Parish Court's list of cases over the years, to the extent that concerns have been raised about St. James becoming a focal point for drug trafficking. In May 2023 alone, 8 defendants, 7 of whom were British nationals, were brought before the St. James Court in relation to a combined $100 million worth of cocaine. 2 women, 1 man arrested following gun seizure in Jerusalem Mountain. 2 women and a man have been arrested in Westmoreland following the seizure of a Brico Auto .380 pistol with a magazine containing 8 rounds of ammunition on Monday. The Westmoreland police made the seizure during an operation in Jerusalem Mountain in the parish. The Savannah Lamar police say about 4 a.m. a team was in the area when a house occupied by the man and the 2 women was searched. During the search, the firearm and ammunition was found in a chicken coop that was in the area adjoining the home. The police say the 3 people were taken into custody. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. ODPEM urges citizens to practice navigating homes in the dark for earthquake safety. Jamaicans are being urged to familiarize themselves with the layout of their homes in the dark as a crucial step in earthquake preparedness and general safety. This advice was issued by Director General at the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, Richard Thompson, during a recent Jamaica Information Service think tank focused on Earthquake Awareness Month being observed in January. Learn the layout of your house so you can navigate that space in the dark. I don't know how many persons try to just shut off all the lights at home and navigate in the dark. This is a practice that persons need to constantly do, Thompson said. Power outages are common occurrences during emergencies such as earthquakes, and knowing how to move around the house in the darkness is essential. It's not only for earthquake preparedness, it's for general security. You don't want to hear a sound and you're attempting to turn on the lights to try to find out what is happening, Thompson pointed out. He further highlighted the importance of putting keys in a central location to aid the swift evacuation during emergencies. We have a lot of grills in Jamaica. You should have at least 1 grill on each floor that you can open easily, and you need to know where to find that key. The key must be in a centralized location, the Director General stated. He cautioned that earthquakes can trigger secondary events like fires, emphasizing the importance of being able to get out of the house quickly should this occur. You don't want a situation where you literally end up in an encased facility because all your grills are rigid and none of them can be opened, especially your window grills, so you should practice those safety measures at home, Thompson added. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.